chef.
Yes.
Is a hot dog a sandwich? What's the most outrageous thing you've done for love?
Let me just start with this. I'm a Scorpio. Scorpios are the more, you know what I'm saying?
No, I'm all for the goodies. I'm just curious to know what type of goodies we talking about.
Maybe you think I'm not going there.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
I need confirmation. You want this.
Mm-hmm.
I pay attention to the signs, and I know if I see the signs, because a lot of these guys, they doing it. They curious.
Mm-hmm.
The only time I've done it is when...
Oh, hold on now. We crossing the line again. Hold on. Stop, slow down, rewind. Yeah. I'm out. Hey, cut. We can go ahead and drop it from there.
Nah, for
Episode
real.
over.
Hey, keep it a buck. We are back. What's going on? It's your man Jarvis.
And I'm your boy J.E., y'all.
And we are back. Season 1 is coming to a quick conclusion. But a lot going on, though. A lot going on. How you feel?
Feel good.
Yeah?
Real good. Just came back from a nice little trip.
That was fire. I saw
Big
the video.
Yeah.
The video was a little bit... We'll talk about that later.
Okay, yeah, we're diving.
You was posing.
Yeah, I had a good time. The time was definitely had.
You knew that song was going to be the theme song and everything.
Before I went down there, I said, this song is going on. You got to play Santorini Grease to that and Santorini. Shout out to Rick Ross.
Rick Ross, yeah. That's fire. Speaking of Rick Ross from Miami.
Oh, yeah.
305. And
305 in the building.
We got in the building. We have a special guest. I'm going to introduce her name. She's going to introduce everything else because she might do more than anybody that we've had.
Oh, yeah.
As far as the variety of things that
this hustle game.
Yeah,
you know what
she's
I'm
a
saying?
hustler.
This hustle game. That's
She's a hustler. Ladies and gentlemen, Kandi Yamz in the building. Clap it up.
What's up? Thank you.
How are you?
I'm pretty good. I'm great. I'm just happy I'm finally here.
That's awesome.
About time. It's been a while. Kandi, I've been trying to get you for a long time.
Busy, man. Just in motion right now. You know how it is.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
It's the entrepreneur life.
Absolutely.
Speaking of, talk to us. Tell the people what you do, what you want them to know you do. I know some hustlers
to say that.
Correct. Some hustlers, it's like, hey,
this is what I do over here.
You know what I mean? Right on.
What you really doing?
Exactly.
What it is.
Right. So let the folks know what you do.
So a lot of people know me as celebrity Chef Yams. I've started my catering company about 6-7 years ago. Went on tour. I mean, it just kind of took off because first I was in the medical field. Right. But anyway, it kind of took off. With that, I started doing Turo. I got a couple cars on a couple rental cars that I rent out or whatever, luxury vehicles, and then Airbnbs.
Nice.
So whatever I can put my hands into, you know what I'm saying? Real estate, I'm getting into that next. So,
That's what it is.
Yeah,
like it.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Absolutely.
Real hustler, real grinder for you. You've been grinding your whole life.
That's all I know how to do. It feels weird when I'm sitting still.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I should be doing something. I feel guilty. It's weird. So
that's a fact.
Whenever I have too much time, I need to find me something to do.
Y'all don't feel good when y'all be playing Call of Duty. Y'all just talked about that for about 20 minutes before we got on.
Oh, you ain't tell me you was petty.
No, I'm saying, I was a little hating a little bit because y'all was, it sounded like fun.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
Y'all was talking about how good y'all was.
We had a time.
I play video games. I feel guilty.
We got to get you on there, Jarvis.
I play.
Do you?
Shout out to my guys. I play. I don't do it on the mobile and stuff. Y'all on the run with it.
The mobile with that.
I got to sit down.
If you could play though.
If I could play, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? If you could play,
that's true. We'll have to try it out one day. But speaking of play, because you play too much. Q&A. J.E.'s Q&A.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are here live at the Keep It a Buck podcast. All right, y'all chill out.
That's hard. That's hard.
All right, Kandi.
Yes.
I got a few questions for you. I ask that you keep it a buck, please. All right, nothing but truth during these Q&As. All right, we're going to set it off like this. What's an unusual skill or talent you wish you had?
Unusual.
Y'all ain't just do that in sync. Y'all ain't just do that in sync.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't just do that in sync.
That's the connection. The connection's been there. It's been there. Go ahead, don't hate.
Unusual?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's unusual, but I would say I wish I could sing. Like I wish I could blow for real.
Okay. Speak up a little bit.
Yeah. I wish I could sing. Like that'd be kind of dope for real. It's not unusual, but it would be kind of dope for me because it would be unusual for me because I'm a tomboy. You wouldn't see me singing. Like I'm in here right now with cargo pants and t-shirt on.
Are you one of those like shower singers? Like you try to sing in the shower, but
I do it all the time.
Okay. Is it hitting in the shower or is it like, nah, it's still a little
to
rough?
me.
when the music playing, you gotta have the music playing right along with it.
Right. Good blend.
Beyonce gonna pick up with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
See, Jarvis gets it.
You know what I'm saying?
Jarvis gets it.
I do.
Okay.
I get it.
Yeah.
I'll take
So
that.
you cut that music off.
You off
Cut
key.
the music off.
You can hit off key. Yeah.
We don't
all
cut
the way
the
over.
music
Yeah.
We can't sing like you.
Stop. Why y'all gotta keep bringing? I am not a
Do we
singer.
have time?
I am, no,
The
stop.
show?
Not
We got to
today.
make time today.
Not today.
We gotta
Question
make
2,
time.
ladies and gentlemen. Which one of your cooking dishes gets the most compliments? Because you make a lot of food.
I do.
question.
I would say probably my jerk lamb chops.
Mm.
Yeah, I
Jerk
put a
lamb.
little special jerk seasoning on that thing with the sauce.
That's it.
Man, they
Put 'em
love
down.
it. Yeah, they love it. I know if I do that, y'all gonna be a reoccurring customer. I know you're gonna run it back.
Jarvis.
Do you save that for a specific?
Absolutely.
Oh, that's
I do.
exclusive.
Oh, it is. It has
Everybody
to be.
can't get that.
No, it has to be. Because everybody don't appreciate jerk.
Mm.
This is not like Miami, and it's like this place is not like really diverse.
Oh, so
You
you're
know
talking
what
about culture now. You going into the
I'm saying?
the ethnic bag.
You know that's where I'm at though. You know that.
305, y'all.
So I'm just saying, like, yeah, if they don't really say nothing about like Caribbean, because y'all know I'm Bahamian, you know what I'm saying? My mom is straight off the boat. So I got that in me. I know how to get it up in the meat. I know how to just make you feel like you in the Bahamas. If they don't really ask for that, then I might not even, you know what I'm saying?
You get excited when they do ask?
I do.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I do.
That's what's up.
Very.
That's what
we
it
might
is.
have to bring that.
I was about to say,
we
I
might have to
can't
bring
wait.
that through, man.
We
Next
gotta carry
time,
that in.
season
That's
2,
too
we might need them jerk lamb
That's too
chops.
easy, bro. That's too
All
easy.
right, chef.
Yes.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
We stumped the chef.
Hey,
We stumped the celebrity chef.
hey, is it a sandwich? How do you label that?
Because if you say that, let's get in here.
I mean, break it down to me.
Because if you say that a hot dog is a sandwich, then is tacos a sandwich?
Oh, I've
know
never
what I'm
been
saying?
asked that
I've
before.
never been
You
asked
gotta
that
be
one.
careful.
I've never been asked that one.
You gotta be careful.
You mix it
It's all in between starch.
The bread and meat. Yeah.
Nah. Hey, cut this up for the
We need information.
for the clip, because I've always heard the hot
That's
dog
crazy.
sandwich,
If
but
you're
I've
gonna
never
go there
I've never
with
heard
it,
taco.
you
You just
gotta-
messed me up with that one.
it's
know you-
open.
I ain't never did
and
taco.
on both sides.
Yes,
It's
sir.
starch in
Yes,
between.
sir.
Yes. So
Okay.
taco ain't no sandwich. A taco, man.
A taco.
A taco is
so
a
then
taco.
what that I
taco's
mean,
a taco.
I don't know. I feel like if meat is in between starch.
So a taco is a hot dog. Like, how do you?
Right. That's where I'm going with it. That's where I'm going with it.
That boy stuck.
Hey, cut this, Biz Bros. Cut this one.
We gotta do more
Make sure
research
this
on
the
that.
one.
We gotta figure
You
it
get
out.
this
I
part
don't know.
here,
I've
too.
been trying to figure it out.
Yeah, we
That's
gotta
crazy.
we gotta ask the people on that one.
Shifting gears here.
What's up?
What's the most outrageous thing you've done for love?
Ooh.
That boy on the Q&A.
Yeah, we gonna dive in. We gonna get to know
Q&A.
Kandi a little bit today.
Yeah.
Get to know you a little. Yeah, go
Shit,
ahead.
shit,
Drink up.
drink
Drink up.
juice.
Don't ask us in that cup, y'all.
What's the weirdest thing I've done? God, I probably can't even say what
I mean, it's called Keep It a Buck for
This
a
ain't,
reason.
this
Cut
ain't
that
the-
part too, right there. Cut that part
This
too.
ain't
That
the
was fire.
uncut, though.
Y'all.
Yeah,
This ain't the
no,
uncut.
cut it, but cut like the part that we get that.
part.
We
No, you
get that
gotta
part
keep
where
that.
she go, you can't say the things I do.
Hey,
Keep it a buck, you know what I mean?
listen and we don't judge.
That's a fact.
Listen and we
That's a
don't
fact.
We don't judge.
We
We
might
make
Man,
facial
let it out. You
expressions,
might be a
but we
whole
don't
crash
judge.
out. I don't know. Don't know.
Crash out.
Might be a
love.
whole crash out. She's from the
So,
305.
let
They
me
look
just say
wild.
this. Let me just start with this. I'm a Scorpio. We are
Oh,
lovers.
stop it right
My
there.
hands off. I don't know. I don't know nothing about it.
We
I
are
don't know nothing about it.
lovers. Like this is what we do. So
Okay.
we'll do some things. We'll do some things because we know it might drive your ass up the wall.
Okay, let me raise
That's
my
why I
hand.
said I might.
Yeah, let me raise my hand on this one. So I don't know too much about astrology. So
Okay.
for those that know me, I don't believe in it,
Condone
but I
it,
don't knock
okay.
it. But I just need to know, what do they say about Scorpios?
Scorpios
In
are
general,
the more
in general.
Scorpios are the more sexually
boy.
spiritual, snatch your soul type.
Snatch your soul.
Yeah. We're labeled as that. Like when you read about all astrology, they'll say, okay, the Taurus is this, the da-da-da is this, but before they say Scorpio, they'll say sexy Scorpio is da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh,
Like
sexy Scorpio.
It's never just Scorpio. It's never just some. I'm
Feel like the evolved Scorpio.
I didn't write it, bro.
Like
I didn't write it.
Pikachu turning to Raichu, Scorpio turning to sexy Scorpio.
Yeah. It's always labeled as that. Like,
I'm what my exes were.
You gotta look it up because you can pretty much tell. Like, I'm not really too much into astrology because sometimes like it be a bit much, but I will say like that shit is on point. It's on point.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. So I would say like what I've done is probably just got a few things out the nasty store. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Tried it on him, not me.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, this time it's your turn.
Hey, tried it on him.
But
I'm curious.
I'm super curious.
Because we got to draw the line here. Like, hold on.
Is it a line?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Bold my line.
Listen,
Strike through. I need to know.
Hey.
Is it a line?
A whole fence.
A whole fence. You got some goodies, and you tried it on him.
Yeah.
No, I'm all for the goodies. I'm just curious to know what type of goodies we talking about.
Like, where do they go?
Was it violating goodies?
No. Violating who?
We don't
violating the him.
Yeah, because it's him. It wasn't for me. It was for him.
But it might have violated him.
We didn't.
You could be violated. It's some wild kinks.
No, he's right.
After watching this Diddy case, it's some wild.
So here's my thing: was he violated when you?
He was not.
Okay. That's what I'm saying.
And
right.
I just
wanted to clear that.
Let me just say this, and to be honest, when I saw that he was with it, I stopped messing with him.
Oh, hold on now. We crossing the line.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, we might have to
Hold on. Stop, slow down, rewind, bring it back. Hold on.
I just wanted to see. This is the Scorpio. I mean, let me just
hold on. Was you getting the vibe though? Like you might be kind of into something, and I'm gonna try this,
and I'm just gonna see. I'm just gonna see, bro. Man, you have no idea, bro. Like,
and he was with it.
Like happily with it, or was he with it because he's like, you know what?
I'm out. Hey, cut. We can go ahead and drop it from there.
Nah, for real.
Over.
I'm serious.
And I was just
throw him up is crazy.
Ain't nothing but two things you throw.
Right. That's it. Okay. It ain't nothing but that. So I was like, I was right. I said, you know what? I got to use the bathroom.
Wait, so you didn't finish anything?
No, it was just really just to test you, just to see. Yeah, because I kind of was my senses. You know what I'm saying?
Sexy Scorpio.
Scorpio senses.
That's what I'm telling you. So once last back, I'm like, oh, you want me to?
Yeah.
Oh, you can't wait. You
excited?
You excited for it?
Ready to get violent?
You wanted this? Oh yeah, nah. So I don't know how much I can say. But,
no, I mean, go ahead, let it go. Trust me, this it's going to go viral.
Last name Cone.
You know, I kind of put it there a little bit just to see what was going to happen because maybe maybe you think I'm not going there,
right?
You know,
right.
I need
now
confirmation.
Now
it's just me.
Now you there.
Yeah. Oh no, you want this. Oh, I knew it. Yeah, let me put this down. Hey man, I got to use it. Yeah,
different type kink.
It is
different type kink.
And then sometimes it was nice seeing him like that though. It was nice seeing him like completely vulnerable. That was powerful.
Did it make you feel masculine?
It did. It did. And I really want to just do it. Just
on some fuck it, I'm here.
Let me just live a little bit. Let me just live.
Yes, sir. That's crazy.
But then I was like, nah, I can't. You're doing it too much. You're doing too much.
Women really get a thrill out of that shit. Like, y'all get a thrill out of really being dominant with men sometimes.
Where's your appreciation, or not even appreciation, where's your perspective now on dealing with men after seeing that?
Now,
where is it at?
I pay attention to the signs, and I know if I see the signs, because a lot of these guys, they doing it. They curious. They out here with men and women, like for real, and they don't even think they're gay or bi. And I'm old school, so you got to excuse me.
Ain't no way.
And it's cool if you are. I'm not saying it's. I'm just saying.
My friends.
Look at pointed.
Boy, look here. Y'all know.
All right.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying that I have to have a masculine man. I have to have that because being that my world, I run everything in my world. I am always in a masculine state. I need a masculine man to put me in my feminine. And if you feminine, that means I got to be masculine. That means you're going to hold your legs up.
Can't be prettier than your girl.
Now, here you go, though. Now, you enjoyed it a little bit. So that means now when the masculine do come, and he gonna put you in your place, you might fight. You ain't gonna fight back.
Listen,
you know the difference.
I've been there.
Okay.
I've been there. My ex, he passed, and I love him. I miss him so much. but he automatically, it's like something that happens spiritually. When you meet somebody, there can never be a bunch of masculine people like together.
Right on.
Like can't be two lions in a room.
That's
it can
a
never
fact.
be that.
Right on.
So when he used to talk to me and kind of get me in my place, that shit used to turn me on a little bit because I didn't even want to buck back up at him. I automatically was just like, okay, I'm sorry. My bad. Okay, damn. Turn me on a little bit. So when people say, my girlfriend or my wife is masculine, it's because they're not masculine enough. Because it can't be two lions in a room.
I got a question to that.
Go ahead.
When you say not masculine enough, what is considered masculine enough? And I'm asking
that's a good
because
question.
I feel like every woman masculinity level is
Yes,
different,
it
right?
is.
Some is more
Yeah.
like, no, control me, tell me to shut the fuck up. And some is like, he gave me a look and it's like, all right, let me chill. Like, what's the level of masculinity where it's a happy median of, he ain't no bitch. You see what I'm saying?
want all
But
that.
he's
I want
like,
like this.
he's solid.
I
You feel
want
me?
like this.
Because I want to know because I don't want to walk the fence and we walk the line. What is the thin line of not masculine enough? Like, what's
That's a good
masculine and not
question.
masculine enough?
That's a good question. I feel like me, and this is just speaking for me, I want you to be real masculine. I want you to
a manly
be,
man.
Yeah, I need that. Like I need that. Like I've been masculine all my life. Tell me if I'm tripping, if I'm doing something I got no business doing, tell me to shut up and sit down. Why am I? You could sometimes. Hey, listen. You might catch me. You might come home. Like, say if I'm dating a guy or whatever, he might come home and I'm outside changing the oil in my car.
Right.
Tell me to get the hell from up under that car and go sit the fuck down. What you doing? Like, be that. Be that gentle giant. But you have to be a gentle giant. This is what I love about gentle giant. Straighten me, tell me what I need to do or whatever, but also know how to touch me. Know how to be soft when it's time to be soft. There is you gotta know how to do both. You gotta know how to do both. Like, you gotta know how to be a lion, then you gotta know how to just, come here, baby.
I think that's part of the challenge, though. Well, I'm agreeing with you.
Really?
I think part of the challenge is finding that happy medium. It's like you either gonna get overly masculine or you're not gonna get masculine enough.
Really?
And typically, if you like overly masculine, it probably won't be the best balance of having the emotional companionship to it. Like
Because you gotta have a little both.
But
Yeah,
to,
you gotta
but
have
to
a
each
good
to each his own. To each woman and each man, masculine enough. It's not masculine enough across the board. What's masculine enough for her may not be masculine enough for another woman, or maybe too masculine for a
100%.
third woman.
That is true.
That is
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So
That's true.
I actually like the fact that women can tap into that because now you know what you're looking for in somebody. You see what I'm saying? Because let's say you've been completely feminine all the way around all the time. Now you'll get a duck or a lane and just be like, hey, shut up. And now it's shut up. Sit down somewhere
for sure.
without no explanation of why to shut up and sit down. Hey, like get out of here. You ain't changing this oil. Let me tell you why I don't want you doing that.
Right.
But they ain't gonna tell you why. It's gonna be fine and lame. Like, hey, shut up, sit down. And now you don't know the difference. Now you just think, oh, that's masculine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She would know a difference.
I never thought about it.
She would know a difference.
Yeah.
That was a good point.
That's a good point.
I also think the masculinity kicks in depending on, like you said, the type of woman you deal with.
100%.
Like, not every chick you gotta really be as aggressive with, and some chicks require a little bit more. Like, hey,
That
shut
is
up,
true.
or hey, sit down.
You
Like,
gotta know.
kind of want that daddy effect a little bit. Like, okay, we on a.
Everybody is
I'm,
different.
I'm big on people. You don't have to tap into it, but you need to know what it is. Like, you need to know what the Mike linebacker do, but you'll never play Mike linebacker. Sure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You'll never play corner. You'll never play Sam linebacker, but you knowing what they do makes you a better safety. You know what I'm saying?
I see. I see.
So I would much rather a woman, hey, look, you've tapped into this stuff before. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like, now you just know what you're looking for. You know what the best version of that is for you. And she had it, right?
And that's why communication is important.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why
Communication is
you
key.
learning your mate and learning what she or he likes, it's very important.
Yeah.
And then you'll know, like, if you're masculine in a way and you she react a certain way, you'll know, okay, maybe that was too much.
Right.
Or she liked that. Then I'll do it more. You always have to pay
You gotta
attention.
read the person.
Absolutely. You gotta
Body
read.
language.
Absolutely.
Okay, we getting somewhere here. We getting somewhere here.
Boy, that was good.
All right.
That was good.
What's the craziest rumor you ever heard about yourself?
Oh, that I was on a tape. I was recorded.
Knew that one.
I was recorded. And of course
Shit
we
done
all
leaked, huh?
Of course course we all record.
Yeah, of course.
Like, we gotta see, especially.
What you scared?
No, I just at first yes, because I was like, damn, who
Who done
did
leaked
that?
something?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
yeah, she wasn't even me. It was some girl that was on Google.
That looked like you?
Yeah, she wasn't me. Nah, no, she was.
Did
not
she look
me.
like you?
A little bit, but if you've seen me, you know me. That's not me.
Okay.
I'll leave it at that.
All right.
That was not me.
All right. Okay, got about 2 more
Okay.
good questions for you.
Yeah.
All right. Do women have post-nut clarity too?
You a wild.
I'm curious.
You
Get in
a
there.
wild.
Get in
curious.
there, Josh. Get in
It's
there.
called keeping a buck. I'm
wild
ask. I
boy.
want to know.
That boy's ready for today.
you know,
Sweating.
do y'all, because I know
It's a hot day.
brothers, we do. So I wonder, women, do y'all catch your body and be like,
Y'all are terrible. Guys are just awful.
I'm curious. Don't hold back. No, I'm just curious. Like, do y'all have that post-nut clarity where it's like, I done got one.
What was that?
Maybe I wasted one, or this one it.
I shouldn't be here.
I'm gonna tell you, and I'm a little weirdo a little bit sometimes.
That's cool. Well, listen, we
But-
don't judge.
The only time that I've had that happen is
Go ahead, let it out. Safe place.
y'all don't judge me. We listen, but we don't judge.
Don't judge. Not here.
We just made facial expression.
This is the only time, the only time I've done it is when I've played with myself.
Okay.
Look in
I've-
the mirror and
okay.
said,
I've
you
did the
just-
toys.
I think everybody kind of,
And then afterwards, I'm like, oh, you're so fucking disgusting. Why would
Filthy.
you? Just filthy. You just why did you really have to do that?
Oh, man.
Yeah, just the feeling of disgust. But yeah, I'm not really out there too much to have those, I shouldn't have did this because I can't put this on everybody. So I don't even have them problems no more. But yeah,
Men
it's the
a
toys.
little different.
Yeah.
They catch bodies and probably regret some bodies. Like,
So
I
y'all can
probably,
really just
yeah, a guy clap and say, you know what? That'd be the last time I ever slap.
wow. Now, were you interested prior to pre?
It depends.
Oh,
It could have been the night you out drinking, you feeling good. Maybe she looking a little better that night. You see what I'm saying? You
Okay.
smack and then you
A lot
kind
of
of
times
realize.
somebody done told you no,
Yeah.
over time, and it's like that
Facts.
chase is like, chase is something.
really?
Chase is
Yeah.
something.
You finally get
Chase
right
is
and
something.
realize, this ain't even.
Is it most of the time that the sex wasn't good? Is that the main character? Because if it was good, would you say no?
Yeah, no, I would say sex probably
Okay,
play a role.
okay.
The act of it.
Yeah. Okay.
The
So
act
that
of
plays
sex
a part.
definitely
Okay.
play a role.
Yeah.
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 Interesting.
Because you're right. I mean, if it's the only way you'll probably think about it different if it was fire and she wasn't like attractive,
Mm-hmm.
but you still might run it back. You see what I'm saying? Like, hey, I might run it back. Like, shit, cool 6, but that shit 5. The 5 kind of runs in them 6 and 7s.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I asked.
I don't get me cussed out on this pod today. Last question, and we're gonna get into this with Jarvis. Okay.
Facts.
You meet the guy of your dreams, family oriented,
Oh God.
make you feel real good,
Here we go.
makes really good money, handsome and fit and tall.
What's the con?
Man, go
There's
on with
just
that
one
tall
issue.
stuff, bro.
Sorry,
I'm
Jarvis.
waiting on it.
Shoot.
Tall. He pissed the bed 2 to 3 times a week.
Yes.
Can you deal with him? He's a good guy though. He just pissed the bed a few
Everything.
times. He can't control it. He just
Everything,
wet the bed a few times a week. Outside of that, he's perfect.
Sex is good.
Sex is great.
Takes care of me. Everything's great.
He's good. He's everything you want in a man. He just wet the bed 2 to 3 times
Help
a
you
week.
with your business, everything.
Yeah.
He just
He's him.
pissy.
Get your
He
money.
just pissy. He's
He
a little
just
pissy. And it's uncontrollable.
Where you get this from?
Yeah.
Out of
It's
all
called
the
the
things you
J&Q&A,
can,
y'all. I'm curious. Can you push through? Or is
That's
that
what he
like
do.
I don't know. I asked Jarvis this a few
Yeah.
weeks ago.
That's what he do.
he's weird a little bit. So I do have a medical background. I don't feel sorry for people who are incontinent or whatever you call that word. I can help him through it.
Okay, so you can push through.
If
It's a Florida
I
thing.
love him, you know what I'm saying? Everything else is great.
You can throw that pimp on him.
He
It's a
Hey,
Florida
you can throw
thing.
that Shein
Hey.
that pimp on him.
damn, you right. I'm gonna have to
It's
use
fine. Hey,
Dog.
they gonna be a little pissy, but y'all good.
I'm gonna give him a little, you know what I'm saying? 3 months, we gotta get this together.
Oh, it ain't no getting together. This
Y'all
this
thought I
him.
was-
Oh, this is something that's not gonna
Like this
stop.
him. He's just a little pissy. That's it.
But everything
he's
else
good.
is
he's
on
great.
point.
Only you and
everything
him know about this.
let me put it like this, because why I said, everything everybody sees is everything you've ever wanted. Everything that everybody else sees
so
with
nobody
y'all
don't see the pissiness.
It's you.
They don't know he pissy.
It's you.
When I asked Jarvis, he said, I've done worse. Just want to let you know he said that. But anyway,
you got to watch the episode. I did not say I've done worse.
You said you've done worse.
I said there are worse. I said people have done worse than peeing in the bed with me. So if I got to help Shorty through that and we are, and everything else perfect.
He going to have to get his own bed.
I'm kind of different room.
We can't sleep together, bro. I'm big on bodily fluids, except for whatever. But
you start hearing it.
You can't hear it.
All of a sudden,
it's just get a little warm at night,
bro.
Yeah,
Urine.
Y'all gonna have about 50 pair of sheets.
Nah, bro. He gonna have his own bed.
What if he say, "Babe, I just put the diaper on at night"? Like,
so I like for my man to spoon me.
He gonna have that
little fluff. That little fluff right there.
He gonna have that little poof back there.
Paperclip on. That paperclip
that pepper budge back there.
Bro, you are terrible, Josh.
Yeah,
you're just a little bit.
Terrible.
Just a little bit, y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning into the JE Q&A with my dog, Kandi. Jarvis, what you got for us today, brother?
Yes, what you got? That's crazy.
Oh, my goodness. All right. So this is the part of the show where we talk about some sort of transitional situation and we elaborate on it. We elaborate on what we would do, what we've experienced, and, our relevancy to it. And so the topic today is, we talk a lot about struggles. Am I too loud? I got to ask, am I too loud?
Nah, you good.
Sound loud?
You actually sound kind of far from the mic a little
far?
bit.
Do I need to get closer?
Don't do that.
Okay.
Don't do that.
All right, here we go. So when you're talking about winning, right? We talk about preparation. We done talked about failing. We done talked about practicing. We have talked about triumph, all that good stuff. But when you win, like, what keeps you consistent in your attack, right? When you found something that is, a lot of people that I know, they find something and they win at it and then they become complacent. Ooh. And it's usually the difference between entrepreneurs and, your
regular
one-hit wonders.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your regular people.
Yeah.
People who are consistent with winning, like winning fuels them to do it more and to do it more. And they are almost, I heard a saying the other day where it's like people who are winners, they wonder, they'll be lazy one time, or they'll win and they'll wonder if they didn't work hard enough. You know what I mean? But then some people who ain't built for it, they'll win one time and go, they'll think that they're automatically a winner.
Yeah.
And it's like, how do you stay complacent? How do you stay consistent in your attack of, your chef business, your fitness business, your podcast business, your Airbnb business? How do you continue to win and then keep it consistent outside of obviously the check that's coming?
Absolutely.
How do you mentally keep it consistent to keep going and say, you know what, I haven't arrived yet?
Well, what I say is, the grind don't stop. And I said this before.
Right.
Even when you fail, I set goals. You know what I'm saying? I write down my goals and I say, this is where I want to be at. And if I can't get there, I try to figure out in every failure, there is a lesson.
Right.
Every single failure, you cannot just fail something for nothing with no, you have to sit down and think, okay, what could I have done better? All of that. You have to figure that out. So once you figure that out, then you just keep pushing, and then if you've tried everything you can, then you try something else. Right. You just don't stop. You don't quit. I'm always hungry, as you can see. Like and it's funny that you mentioned this. There is a difference between entrepreneurs and non-entrepreneurs. Right. And it's not just we're out here creating businesses. It's our mindset. We think completely different than other people, than the non-entrepreneurs. It really is. Like sometimes I have like debates on Facebook or debates on social media, and everybody don't really get it because they're not looking at the bigger picture. And at one point I was kind of frustrated, but I thought about it. I was like, you know what? They don't think like me. And it's because everybody isn't the same. We all are here for a certain purpose. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I just feel like if you have it in you, it's going to bother you to just be comfortable right here when you can do so much more. Because if you've done this, nigga, you can do this too. You can do that too. You know, why not?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I just feel like once I've accomplished something, then, man, let's see what else we can do.
That's the difference to me.
Yeah.
It's the habit forming. It's the habit forming of creating a sustainable habit.
Nice.
Right?
Yeah.
You become successful in something, you don't go celebrate all day long, you know, and then that's it. You from that go, you know what, this worked. Create a sustainable habit or a set of sustainable habits that is going to keep this outcome coming. You know what I'm saying? It's going to keep it going. It's going to make it, you know, flourish. And you got to reframe success as stepping stones opposed to, you know, success just being, you know, hey, I won. I did it. You know what I'm saying? It's going well. You got to say, you know what? Okay, this win is stage 1. I got to get to stage 2.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And I got to win more.
Absolutely.
If I win the same, cool, I still won, but it's maintaining. And that's not a bad thing. You just walk instead of step up. But you got to reframe success as stepping stones.
I think you got to kind of become obsessed with it as well.
Easy.
I think when you're happy at getting a foot in, it's not good enough.
I swear.
And those are the stages and phases we're talking about, right? Entrepreneur ain't for everybody. You know, we're talking about a whole different field. We're talking about friendships, family. Not everybody understands it. Your Facebook, you know, the group chats and people you're talking to. And you can kind of tell a lot about who people surround themselves with. Right. So typically people who think kind of like you tend to have more conversations with them than people who don't because they're not going to get it. But I know for me, it's like I'm obsessed with the work ethic too that comes with it. You can't just be obsessed with the look of it. You got to enjoy the ups, downs.
That mud.
That
mud.
That come with it. Because it's going to get muddy.
Yes.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Yes.
There's zero chance it won't.
Money.
It's
going to get money. It's not going to always go your way. You're going to hit your highs, your lows. And these are all lessons. And I tell you what, when most people crash, they don't want to get back up and do it again. You see what I'm saying? It's convenient to say, I'm done, bro.
I tried.
It's too much. I put a foot in, probably made a few dollars. This ain't for me. They quit, never get back to it.
You got to flip that. You got to flip, you know, how you celebrate your wins and then you get, so, you know, you have agony for your losses. You almost got to flip that to know if it's logic. Hey, if I'm going to build something and it's going to be successful, it's going to have some valleys.
Oh, yeah.
So now that I know I have a valley, and we talked about this when we first started, we had some valleys like you wouldn't believe. Literally. We got episodes that haven't even come out. Literally. It's
That's
wild.
crazy.
Yeah.
And so through that, it's like, hey, almost know you're doing the right thing because you have these problems. You know what I'm saying? Now get a little happy with that. And then when you do start to win, you know, celebrate real quick, pump your fist, and then, okay, look, let's stepping stone.
Right.
Time to move on. With your businesses, have you ever found yourself, you know, you do a lot of things.
Yes.
And so have you ever found yourself winning or have you won and then you almost stated like, I'm fulfilled? Or has it always been,
No.
you know, because we're not perfect.
No, we're not. And I do a lot of this on my own. So,
That's not easy.
it's not. It's especially just what people don't understand with being a chef alone. And it's a lot of hard work. It's not that I know how to cook. No, I can run a business. I can go into an empty room and turn it to a kitchen and have it running. Like I know how to do all the labor, all the work, all everything. It's hard work. So when you have that, then I got cars I'm renting. Then I got Airbnbs. I mean, sometimes it can be very exhausting. So at one point, I think I was in Jamaica. Y'all know I travel a lot. I was in Jamaica one time and my Cash App was going off. Money was being deposited. And I was like, you know what? This what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm on vacation and I still got money being deposited. You know what I'm saying? I said, you know what? I'm good. Like I'm gonna keep my rental cars, I'm gonna keep my Airbnbs and I'm gonna do that. But nah. I got a few more cars. It was just I got a few more cars. Yeah. I got another Airbnb. You just want to keep going. You never know what could happen.
Thanks.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a
never
fact.
Get comfortable.
Have you won at certain things, and this for you too, have you won at certain things and then you've had to reevaluate your entire palette and go, you know what? And maybe it's coming. Maybe it's coming. I know it's coming for me, where it's like, you know what, I've won, and and let's say it's 3 things. Thing 1, thing 2, I've won enough and I'm good. And now I'm done with that. It's over. And then when I say it's over, I mean like it's run its course in my life. Like it's gotten as high as it's gonna get. Now my real passion might be thing 3. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I actually still have a career.
Really?
And I still have a career and I have 2 businesses.
Nice.
So my thing is, all 3 of them are running concurrent.
Yeah.
Right. At some point,
You're gonna have to
my
drop one
dream
off.
is going to be to fulfill financially what all of them do in one.
Nice.
So my thing, has that happened to you, or can you see that happening to where it's like you do all these things, but you know, when Barack Obama called and he wanted his party catered,
it's going, some of that gonna have to drop. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I have a couple of life coaches, and they've told me like, Kandi, you're doing a lot. At one point, you're gonna have to focus on one thing and just be great at that one thing. I haven't gotten there yet,
Right?
Because I like being busy.
Yeah.
But I know I will have to eventually. Like I'm getting older, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? My bones starting to hurt now. Like, I'm wearing myself out.
Huh?
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. But it takes a toll.
Yeah.
And I've been running like this since 16. Like I've been running. Like, so eventually you got to think smarter, not harder. And eventually I get there. I get to a point where I kind of condense everything and just do one.
You know what, Jarvis, to answer that, I remember when I played with the Jags and we was on Shad Khan yacht. And the big yacht that he got.
Ooh, yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Luxury.
Oh, yeah, we all know that.
And I remember we was down, it was me and Jonathan Cyprian talking to him, and we had asked him, is this it? He was like, nah, like I want a bigger one. So if a billionaire can say he want a bigger yacht that already has a yacht damn near the size of a football stadium, it's never enough is never enough.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Even for there. I look at when you say win, sometimes the win is the experience. It might not always be a Super Bowl. Like when you play a sport, it's like an end reward at the end. As an entrepreneur, it might take you 10, 15, 20 years sometimes to win what we call a Super Bowl.
Right.
And that might be the win. So the experience between that of getting better each year, being in it faithfully for over a decade, like that's the win. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I've stuck it out long enough to enjoy what the wins really are. So it's multiple wins.
That's true.
Like you said, it's phases and stages. So if it take you, years to finally get to that point to say, okay, I'm extremely comfortable where I'm at, you might be done with that business, but it's going to always be something else that you probably want or want to do. Now you're like, hey, I done accomplished this. I want to step into this now.
And you got to figure out the measuring stick, because most of the measuring sticks that we use is money, right? It's financial freedom.
It
But
is.
a lot of times people fulfill a specific why sometimes with their business. You talked about getting into fitness because of that's a young lady. I don't think she was young, but the lady that wanted to get worked out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like whatever your why is, if your why is fulfilled on a daily basis and people know that, hey, Josh is going to take care of us, our fitness journey, and people just giving you that, you may make some money here and there, you may get some notoriety, but that could be your fulfillment in that. See what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be, I'm going to make X amount of money, to be able to do it.
Yeah, that's
There's a
true.
fulfillment,
Right.
for some people. And so I think it's important for folks not to get discouraged when you don't make the necessary amount of money, or there's some partnerships that you have that aren't going to pay you out, but it's something that you want to do since you were a kid.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I get that.
I'm sure some ball players that have
Oh,
played
yeah.
in the league for 5-6 years at league minimum, they see everybody spending all this money around them, but then they go, you know what? Bro, I played in the NFL, man.
Right.
Played in the NFL for 6
flex.
years. All right.
Come on.
Chilling.
Come on.
man.
You know what I'm saying? Like I did it. So you gotta have that why tacked along to it, to understand. Sometimes that why is not just your motivation. Sometimes it is the goal.
Oh, yeah.
The why,
That's true.
fulfilling that why is
That's-
the goal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree
a really
with that.
good point.
Yeah.
Right.
That's really
Ain't my goal. I need money.
Right. I was about to say,
Nah,
I'm about this money.
Ain't my
right
goal.
now.
Right now,
a check still got to be cut.
need that check.
Facts.
I'm talking to some of y'all folks, I'm talking to Shot Khan. You know what I mean?
But to your point, when you do figure out that why and it's something you enjoy doing, the money naturally comes.
That's right.
It
That's a
comes
fact.
with it.
That's a fact.
Correct. Good
Right?
point. Good
I saw a
point.
That's a
guy
fact.
say, the gift God gives us is what come easy to us but hard for others.
Right.
And I had to think about that, like, damn, like what come easy to me but hard for other people, right? So it might have been a game of football. It might be other things I pick up, and I'm like, damn, there's truth to that. Like we all have a gift. It's just us up to us to figure it out. Like what am I good at? God gave me something.
Yes.
There's nobody on this earth that just ain't got nothing. He gave you something. You just got to figure it out. And when you figure it out, you also figure out your why.
100%.
That's true.
100%. 100%.
That's true.
Before we close out, every time we don't have a guest, I usually end with, some words at the end. But when we have a guest, we usually want to have you look in that camera. And since we talk transition, and again, like today, winning and staying motivated through wins, is a transitional piece. You're not necessarily transitioning, but it's a transition. It could be a transition. It's almost one you want to prevent. You don't want to go from winning to losing. You want to go from winning to winning more, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So, but in general, when it comes to transition, I like for people to recollect on their past and recollect on their experiences and tell their younger self or tell their children what they're going to experience, not necessarily to take them away from the experience, that they'll have and they need, but to, how parents do. We want to help our kids out. And we want our kids not to go through
what we went through.
A lot of the things that we went through. Some you need, some is unnecessary.
Yeah, that's true.
So we'd like to have you look in this camera here and speak on, how you've dealt with your experiences and what they're going to go through and how they need to, navigate through those experiences.
Okay. I'm going to say that you're going to hear no's through your journey. You're going to hear those. That comes with it. Those no's just mean you got to find another way. It doesn't mean give up. It means just find another way. There's always another way to what you're trying to do. Always. Don't ever accept a no. I've learned this. Hearing no's doesn't do anything for me. I just find another way. Be creative. Keep pushing. Don't give up. Yeah.
Facts.
There it is, y'all.
There it is.
There it
Straight from
is.
Kandi Yamz herself here in the Jacks by way of the 305. Madam. Let me get to the Yams.
Don't hurt nobody.
That's the greatest chorus.
Hurt nobody.
That's the greatest chorus in R&B history, right?
It is.
Told y'all stop sleeping on them short brothers, man.
That
Told
boy.
y'all. Look, 5'7" and nothing, I got y'all, man. Hey, man up though, for real.
That's what's up.
Kandi, we appreciate you so
thank you
much.
for
Any
having me
final
in.
parting words for us?
Nah, man, just
Where can people catch you? Where can people see
let
you
them know
at?
your-
Let them know your
Yeah,
social handle.
so my social media for if you need an event for any type of catering, actually, you can actually go onto my website, which is Yams Kitchen, yamskitchen.com. You can go onto IG if you want to look at my food and all the celebrities that I've fed. Most of them, I haven't gotten all of them on there. That's Yams Kitchen or Chef Yams. You can also catch me on the Country Wayne Show. I haven't even said anything about that, but yeah, I'm doing acting too now.
Fire.
So I'm all over the place. So also my personal IG is iCandi305. Spell out I for me. AYE, excuse me. KANDI 305. Y'all know I'm in motion right now.
We gonna have all of that underneath in the YouTube note section, and we got to do a part 2 because we got to talk about the Country Wayne.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, have to.
Acting. We got to talk about
I
acting.
can't believe I
That's
didn't
not-
even.
We
I
can't
have so
not
much
sleep
going
on
on.
It's his
That's
fault.
a huge-
Yeah. No, it's his fault with these questions,
on,
man.
man.
Oh my
Diapers
God.
and piecing in the bed.
Don't
and stuff.
do
We had to
it
get
like
into
that.
it.
Nah, but we're gonna definitely have a part 2. Come back and see us, please.
Facts.
please,
Oh, come
please.
on now. We got to do this again. I got to bring y'all them lamb.
Oh yeah, we got to get that. Jerk
Come on,
lamb
man. Don't play with
chops.
me.
Last question before we go, real quick. Is lamb red meat?
All day. All day.
Well, hopefully
Jarvis,
she can
you
make
knew
me.
that.
But hopefully you can cook me some jerk chicken.
So
chops.
you really, how long you been off of red meat?
10 years.
Oh, damn, yeah. You
10 years.
committed.
Right.
Look, I was going to try to get now. You
Yeah.
committed.
Really?
10 years.
Okay.
I ain't had a real burger in 10 years.
I'm impressed. That's good.
Beef or pork, not all. Nothing.
Red meat is bad for us. It really is. In moderation. We have to do it in moderation.
And I still look like this. It's crazy. We appreciate you, Jay. You got anything?
Hey, please do me a quick favor. Like, comment, subscribe to our YouTube channel and social media channels. We have a lot in store for you guys, and we are about to wrap up season 1.
Yes.
So please stay tuned to the Keep It a Buck pod, y'all.
Yes.
Love it.
God was, God is, God does, God did. I appreciate y'all. Keep it a buck. Yay.
Hey.
Oh, wait. A buck was kept. Yay.
There we go.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Hey, it's your host, Josh Evans, man, and I appreciate everybody who's been tuning in with us at the Keep It a Buck podcast with Josh and Jarvis, man. Make sure y'all do one thing for me. Like, comment, subscribe to our channels, man, and lock in for the latest.